If your child's meltdowns are getting worse, if they go from calm to screaming in seconds, if every transition, school, bedtime, mornings, or even weekends feel like a battle, this video is for you. I'm going to show you exactly why this is happening and what you can do this week to change the pattern. Hi, I'm Isabella. I help parents of neurodivergent kids uncover what's behind the behavior, lower intensity of meltdowns, and create calmer, more connected home, even when it feels like nothing else has worked. I know how exhausted and confusing this feels. You are trying so hard, but the reactions feel bigger and faster than ever. By the end of this video, you will uncover why meltdowns intensify during transitions or big changes, and the 3 things you can do to reduce them without yelling, threats, punishments, and power struggles. Meltdowns getting worse don't mean your child is becoming more defying or limit testing. It means that the demands in their world have increased, but their skills haven't caught up yet. This is why meltdowns spike during starting school, maybe moving classes, new teacher, or new sibling arriving, holidays, homework expectations increasing, or social expectations rising. The world asks them for more flexibility, more emotional regulation, more frustration tolerance, more shifting of attention, and more planning and prioritization. And their brain simply can't meet those expectations yet. Like Dr. Rose Green, the author of Explosive Child, says, kids do well if they can. Meltdowns aren't a choice. They are the moment the brain says, this is too hard for me right now. So here are some practical steps you can try this week. Identify the triggering tasks, not just the meltdowns. Meltdowns never come out of nowhere. They are almost always linked to a specific task or demand your child can't meet. Not an attitude, no a feeling, a task, specific expectations. For example, getting dressed, switching the Xbox off, starting homework, or leaving their friend's house after a play date. So you can ask yourself, I wonder what part of this task is hard for my child right now. And in that way, you can stop the meltdown and you can stop the power struggle by pushing your child to meet that expectation. And you can also identify the skills that your child is struggling with that prevents them to meet your expectations. When meltdowns increase during transitions, it's usually because expectation went up, but the skill didn't. So common skills that our neurodivergent children often struggling with are flexibility, emotional regulation, frustration tolerance, task initiation, shifting between the tasks, processing speed, problem solving, working memory, and being able to use language, words in those difficult situations. And the key is this: you cannot teach skills in the middle of a meltdown. You support them proactively. For example, a child falling apart every morning might be struggling with sequencing, time awareness, of anxiety about school demands. So you can say to them, something about this is hard. Let's figure it out together. But very often we think that children are trying to control us, that are limit testing, but that is rarely a case. My third tip for you to try this week is to lower the demand in the heat of the moment. When your child is dysregulated, reasoning, lecturing, teaching, consequences, even rewards, they often make things worse. Your job in that moment is not to fix the behavior, is to reduce the demand so their brain can come back online. So instead of saying to your child, oh, you need to calm down right now. We need to go. We will be late if we don't get dressed right now. You step back, take a breath, and say, I can see this is too much right now. Let's pause. Let's take a break. We can come back to this later. A common mistake to avoid is thinking that letting go of your expectation in a moment is giving in. No, it's not. It's removing the pressure so you can solve that problem later and build your child's skills. So by removing that expectation in the heat of the moment, you give your child time to regulate and also give you an opportunity to solve that problem collaboratively with your child later. And I'll be teaching you how to do that in my future videos. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel. So today we covered a lot. And here are your big takeaways. Meltdowns are often getting worse during transitions because expectations rise faster than your child's skills. Number two, every behavior has a skill underneath it. Find the task your child is stuck on and focus on building the skills to help them complete that task independently in the future. And number three, reduce the demand in the moment. If your child cannot meet your expectation, it doesn't mean that they don't want to. It means that they cannot in that moment. But you can solve that problem later when you are both calm and regulated and ready for that problem-solving conversation. And if this video helped you, hit follow and maybe share with other parents who need to hear this today. And if you want a deeper guide, download my free trigger tracker and you will find a link in the description of the video. It helps you spot what's truly behind your child's explosive moments. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.